Okay. All right. Just came across this article on Yahoo website. It says school launches an investigation after prompt picture of students appearing to perform Nazi salute goes viral. Ah, boy. Okay. And apparently, this the picture was sent to some dude by a student, one of the student in the picture, and he's identifying the far right of the picture, and he's just looking. His hands are down. Um, there's a news website. This is from. Let me see where this is from. CBS News in Wisconsin, where this high school is. It says this is a headline. Wisconsin high school students appear to make Nazi salute in prom photo. Appear. It's always apparently or allegedly. It's not the fact, even though there's picture here showing that they actually doing the Nazi fucking salute, right? And there's even one of them in the center, in black, in a black tux. You have the white power sign, the little okay shit that they're doing these days, where it's a joke. They're all smiling. It's a joke. It's just a joke, right? As usual, mind you, if that had been a bunch of black kids, black students, kneeling for the fucking national anthem, they all would have been suspended. Um, so the typical. Yeah. So there's a Twitter feed um, started by the guy who actually put up the picture, who actually received the picture, the photograph. And I mean, to me, they're just stupid comments. Typical white comments. Oh, these kids should be ashamed. I hope they feel ashamed about themselves and blah blah blah. Right? Nobody, not a single person I haven't seen mention that they should be punished somehow. No one is saying that, right? And that's pretty typical of what you would see with these situations. The white people should just be, oh, they should just be ashamed. They need to blah 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 blah. No punishment whatsoever, right? Again, had these been black kids just kneeling for an actual cause, which of course most of America seem blind to, or don't care about, they would have been punished for this, for doing that, doing something that's actually worthy, right? But these guys can put up hate signs and symbols and gestures, and that's okay. They'll just, oh, it's okay. Oh, they're just being boys, they're just being kids and whatnot, right? That's the hate, and it's happening more and more. And now you see why there's so much killings, right? So much mass shootings. And if you look behind the shootings, a lot of these people have get their information from the very people, who perpetuate that type of hate, especially with that signal. These Nazi terror groups, the same people, and most of the shooting, if it's people who sympathize with those same terror groups. The perpetrators are people who sympathize with these same terror groups. But we don't hear nothing about these terror groups. All you hear about is the individual, right? Who do the crime, the individual terrorists who do the crime, unless it's black. Then they would go after every single website he's been on. This has been a recurring theme, right? But if you notice, most of the people being killed are white. So I guess white America those are considered acceptable losses, right? Acceptable losses. It's sort of like the snake eating its own tail, right? That's actually what's been happening. That's actually what's been happening. But you see, but these kids, those are the kids who are gonna grow up. Well, not grow up. They're already grown, right? They're like almost finished high school. They're gonna be your police officers. These guys are gonna be your judges. These guys are being those in places of employment, right? And this is how they. This is the belief system. This is what they believe. If you really don't think that symbol or doing that salute is negative, it's hateful, and what it represents, if you don't believe that and you're almost done with high school, in this, it's 2018, What do you think these kids they want to think about anyone else or anyone's issue? They don't give a shit about it. They don't give a shit about it. They obviously haven't learned a damn thing in school. Seriously, they haven't learned anything. I don't know what type of history they've been teaching them. You know, maybe the Jews weren't really in concentration camps, right? Maybe they were just like fat farms, very successful fat farms where people go there to lose a lot of weight, going, that's what the concentration camps were, according to these kids, right? Because apparently that doesn't mean anything to them. Hitler must have been a civil rights leader. I don't know whose civil rights he was trying to protect, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were taught. And the Africans in America, they were here as guest workers, just that they didn't return, right? They were here. They all came over voluntarily as guest workers. That's what these kids were taught in that high school. I'm pretty sure that is racist. I'm pretty sure if so much of them felt comfortable to do that, I can't imagine what's been happening in that high school. I can't freaking imagine what's been happening there, right? So there you go, another example. White privilege at its finest. At its finest. And what you're gonna see? Next mass shooting soon. And guess who's gonna be? Another white privileged male who felt the system or people treat him bad. So he find comfort online with one of these hate groups, and he decided to go and kill a bunch of people. Because this society enables that shit. It enables these white males to act this way. Every year any team win, say the Super Bowl, or maybe some college championship or something, these white males go out in the street and riot. The police just stand by and allow them to do it. Riot without a cause, no reason for it. The team actually won, but they are allowed to act out, right? That's what the cops would say. Oh, they just acted. No, they're just kids. And black people, all they do is protest peacefully, no rioting, nothing. And they're labeled as dogs and unruly, etc. when they're not destroying anything. They're just peacefully protesting police brutality, a worthy cause. To them, I guess, because most of America don't believe in that, right? Don't think they have any cause whatsoever, right? But they're protesting peacefully, and they're labeled as dogs and whatnot, and convicts and unruly, right? So that's the difference in America. They allow the white males especially to do these things, and then surprise when there's another mass shooting of a white by a white terrorist male, because they are allowed. They all given a pat on the back by this society. They all being comforted by this society. They all feel entitled by this society and allowed to do these things. And like I said, it's the snake eating its own tail, and he's consuming it himself or itself. And that's what this society is doing. That's what white society is doing. It's slowly consuming itself.